What's up, YouTube? We back again, another reaction. Airplay Beast, La and Chi. And today we got Pink Floyd, One of the Few, When the Tigers Broke Free, The Hero's Return, and The Gunner's Dream. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
When you're one of the few to land on your feet, what do you do to make ends meet? Make 'em mad, make 'em sad, make 'em add 2 and 2, or make 'em me, or make 'em you. Make 'em do what you want them to. Make 'em laugh, make 'em cry, make 'em lay down and die.
That was the end of it?
That was just leading into this one.
Oh, I mean, that was the first one, the first song?
It was just before dawn, one miserable morning in Black 44, when the forward commander was told to sit tight, when he asked that his men be withdrawn, and the generals gave thanks as the other ranks held back the enemy tanks for a while, and the Anzio bridgehead was held for the price of a few hundred ordinary lives. And kind old King George sent Mother a note when he heard that Father was gone. It was, I recall, in the form of a scroll with gold leaf and all. And I found it one day in a drawer of old photographs hidden away, and my eyes still grow damp to remember His Majesty signed with his own rubber stamp. It was dark all around, there was frost in the ground, when the tigers broke free, and no one survived from the Royal Fusiliers Company C. They were all left behind, most of them dead, the rest of them dying. And that's how the high command took my daddy from me.
That war tore him to shreds, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, as far as what he's writing about.
Yeah, just how he lost his dad.
Yeah, just I mean, imagine going through it all. Like, yeah, that's not it. This is not music you listen to. This is like back in the days when they used to have the books with the cassette
Yeah,
tapes
yeah,
you
yeah.
play. It's
That's
like
what
a
this is a
storybook
movie.
with an album. It
That's
comes with the
exactly
album.
what
Yeah,
this is. But
this is like I don't even see like this is. It's just sad, heartbreaking,
it
especially during
is.
that time. Like,
Me and Mom was talking today. She said when Dad got drafted, when he got in the line, he said the line the line for the guys that go to Vietnam stopped at him,
yeah, cut off. He was the cutoff and went to
and
Korea
they sent him to
or Germany. I
Germany.
mean, Germany. Yeah, he's told me that story
Thank
before.
God.
Yeah,
We probably wouldn't be here or something.
man, a lot of people didn't make it back from Vietnam.
Or we'd be singing, or we'd be making this type of music. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. Yeah, no, it was crazy time.
Yeah.
And I'm just getting hip to world, like going over the war, World
War,
War Two.
wars and stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the history, wasn't really into it, but like leaning into it. Yeah,
Yeah, this felt like I was watching the Liberation Day in black and white on TV somewhere.
yeah.
Jesus, Jesus, what's it all about? Trying to crouch these little ingrates into shape. When I was their age, all the lights went out. There was no time to whine and mope about. And even now part of me flies over crested angels 1-5. Though there never felt the wind behind my sarcasm, desperate memories lie. Sweetheart, sweetheart, are you fast asleep? That's the only time that I can really speak to you. And there is something that I've locked away. A memory that is too painful to withstand the light of day. When we came back from the war, the banners and flags hung on everyone's door. We danced and we sang in the street, and the church bells rang. But burning in my heart, the memory smolders on of the gunner's dying words on the intercom.
This the final cut.
What's the name of the album?
This is the last one.
On side one. This is the gunner's dream.
A group of businessmen has announced plans to build a nuclear fallout shelter at Peterborough in Cambridge.
3 High Court judges have cleared the way for cargo.
It was announced today that the replacement for the Atlantic conveyor, the container ship lost in the Falklands conflict, will be built in Japan.
Floating down through the clouds, memories come rushing up to meet me now. But in the space between the heavens and the corner of some foreign field, I had a dream. Goodbye, Max. Goodbye, Ma. After the service, when you're walking slowly to the car, and the silver in her hair shines in the cold November air, you hear the tolling bell and touch the silk in your lapel. And as the teardrops rise to meet the comfort of the band, you take her frail hand and hold on to the dream.
What's he going to grab there? His military stuff?
Oh my goodness.
He needs a drink.
Oh.
A place to stay, enough to eat. Somewhere old heroes shuffle safely down the street, where you can speak out loud about your doubts and fears. And what's more, no one ever disappears. You never hear the standard issue kicking in your door. You can relax on both sides of the tracks, and maniacs don't blow holes in bandsmen by remote control. And everyone has recourse to the law, and no one kills the children anymore. No one kills the children anymore. Night after night, going round and round my brain. This dream is driving me insane. In the corner of some foreign field, the gunner sleeps tonight. What's done is done. We cannot just write off his final scene. Take heed of the dream. Take heed.
So that's their son somewhere on that ship somewhere. That's what it
Gunner.
seemed like. Yeah.
Man, that's a sad album, man.
Yeah, that's.
I'm in the pits.
Yeah, I don't even know like why you continue to listen to that one. You know what I
I'm
mean?
in the pits, man.
Especially going through something like that, I don't see why. It's just there's nothing happy about it.
Those
It's
soldiers, boy.
just- yeah,
They had it rough coming
back home, no job, had to talk to a
Nothing.
psychiatrist and walking the streets, homeless, and he said a whole lot right
There was
there.
a whole bunch. It was a whole movie. Those
He's talking
four
about his
songs.
country. It was the same out here.
Yeah,
So you know what I mean?
it was the
Wasn't no
same everywhere.
different. Yeah. You think everywhere was like some people didn't greet their
back,
soldiers
but-
better than
but back
out here?
then, their parts of their country was bombed.
Yeah, yeah,
So they was coming back to ruins
Yeah.
and stuff.
that's true. More so than us, than the United States. Yeah,
It was stuff like that.
yeah.
That's
wasn't nowhere to get a job. The industrial, everything
yeah,
was tore up. Yeah,
yeah, but imagine that.
yeah. That's a whole nother level of it.
But yeah, they was deeply touched by that war, man,
Yeah.
because they've been singing about the war
A lot of
damn near
albums.
every album.
A lot of albums. Yeah,
I think there's a war reference on every album we
yeah.
hit.
It is.
But yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and we up out of here.